All right, so I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm going to try to keep it short because we still don't have internet. The joys of living in the country. So, one of two things. First thing is I'm really thinking about. I always said I never wanted a vlog channel or I never wanted a second channel, but I might end up having to do a second channel because I'm doing a lot more vlogs lately, and I think it should just go on a different channel. I don't know. I'm so lazy though. I don't want to do multiple channels. I never wanted to go down that road, but I might have to. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting a vlog channel just straight up talking about my life and stuff. And we can let that go wherever it's going to go. Um, I want to do more Lolita content, but I'm just getting to a place where I can actually get into like wearing Lolita again. I have admittedly been excessively depressed. It got dark. It got dark for a while. It got dark real bad. And this is the primary thing I wanted to talk about. So, because I know how bad it got bad. How did I get past it? So, I'm not saying this method is going to work for anybody. It's just something that I know works for me because my brain can handle one thing and not another. It can't handle two complex situations at once. So, how I got past it was I had been feeling really down all like the last couple of days of February. And today's the first. Like, it's been a few days, but it's just the first. But I was like, I don't want to be feeling this low in the new month. In the new month, I really want to start trying to get my shit together and moving on with shit. So, um, I was like, there's only one way we can ever get through being sad, and it's watching stuff that scares me. So, I started watching an ass load of analog horror. Like, a lot of analog horror. The algorithm actually offered me some new analog horror, and I'll give you a brief rundown of what analog horror is. Analog horror is basically shit like Cloverfield and the Blair Witch. It's like things done in the medium of like the 90s where they do like the VHS or the 80s and 90s with VHS tapes and shit like that. And that nostalgia bait is going around because my generation is currently the generation that people are pandering to for nostalgia bait. So, like that 90s show is on Netflix now, and it's just like, oh, I can't. This is not the 90s. So, but yeah, analog horror is like all like videotapes, like found footage and like stuff like that. And it's usually stuff like Local 58. I watched a little bit of Local 58, but it wasn't into it. But I did enjoy hearing not Noxon. He plays horror games. Nexpo. I did enjoy Nexpo's talk about it. There was also Gemini Home Entertainment, which I really got into, which scared the shit out of me. So I started watching stuff like that. The algorithm offered me something offered me something called Carnis Vitas Carne or Carne Vitas or something like that. It offered it to me sight unseen one day, and I just started watching it, and then I started seeing people talk about it, and basically it's these creatures came to Earth. They don't know if they're alien or what the fuck, and like the current Vitas Carne or Vita Carne is like it literally translated into living meat. So like they're like these monsters that are made out of meat. Side note to the creator, if you ever see this, bro, Meat Snake is quasi-sexual. Either that or my mind is just in a dirty, fucked up place, but my mind is often in a dirty, fucked up place. I'm saying a Meat Snake sounds very quasi-sexual, and it was like, why does it seem like somebody gonna send me like a doing pic talking about look at my Meat Snake, baby? And I'm like, yeah. But that's just me. Getting back with the point though. So it's like all these creatures. There's like I forget. There's like a lot of them, but then there's like the bad ones, like the mimic and the monolith and like the thing that basically you breathe in the spores and it makes you get killed by the plant. It was a lot. It was good though. It was good. And nobody like none of my usual victims of like not Noxon. I keep wanting to say Noxon. Nexpo and Night something or another. Not Nightwing. It's Night something because I have Night Docs and then I have the other one. It's not Night Docs. It's the other. I'm thinking Nightwing, but it's not Nightwing. So those are like the normal horror, like where I find my horror stuff from them. But they're not talking about it. The Vita Carnage, like I said, the algorithm offered that to me, and then I started seeing like other people talk about it, and it was good. And it did kind of fuck me up when they were talking about the mimics, because the mimics are the ones that can like basically mimic humans, and then they be fucking killing them real bad. And it was just like, wow. But then there was this other one that I went on a genuine search for analog horror, and there was this one, and I watched one episode and forgot about it. Like, I watched it because I didn't understand it, because apparently I came in on the middle of the shit and I didn't understand it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fucked up. Like, they talked about kidnapping 2 children and then stitching their 2 no longer living bodies together to make a different child. And it's like this artist that be like making portraits of people that are all fucked up, and it's people that they've murdered and stuff. It was a lot. But I watched that one where he's talking about the 2 kids that he did that too, and I was just like, oh, that's gruesome. And then I let it go, and I didn't think about it till I watched somebody and they were like, this is genuinely the scariest and most fucked up analog horror thing I've ever seen in my life. So basically, it's about a serial killer, possibly 2 or more people, going around serial killing people and leaving real fucked up photo or pictures of it around. That did it. I am officially scared of the dark now. In addition to being just like, oh my god, I can't. So I cannot remember what the name of that one was. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. So but it did the trick. It broke me because my brain can't handle. It's like, look, bitch, you either need to be sad or you need to be scared. We cannot do sad and scared. So my brain is always going to take scared over sad. So, and it took this sadness. It was just like, oh, fuck, no. And that whole serial killing thing, fucked me up. So, yeah, I am officially afraid of the dark, which is not good because it gets, as I have mentioned, it gets indie horror game dark as hell outside at night. And I'm just like, I can't. So, it worked though. It worked like gangbusters, but I do pay a price for that. So, and I'm still looking around for indie horror, or not indie horror, because I don't have internet. I don't want to watch a video game right now. I really would rather wait until I had full-fledged internet, which God only knows when that'll be. But I'd rather have full internet and watch video games after I get full internet and then swing back. But bro, dude, Home Skillet. It was scary. It's scary, but it was worth it because I don't feel the way that I did. It was dark. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It got real fucked up dark. Like, talks of sending me to a home dark. Like, literally it went that dark. So thankfully it's not that dark anymore. But that is all I have, and I just wanted to say I want to get back into doing more content. But again, I don't have internet. I don't know when Comcast are going to get off their dicks, or Xfinity, or whatever the fuck they're calling themselves this week. I don't know when they're going to get off their dicks and decide they're going to send somebody to put the lines down so they can connect the lines to some internet so I can have some internet. So until then, it's just going to be phone shit. So, but I'm going to try to get my stuff together. March, it's a new month. I see the leaves and stuff budding on the trees and stuff. So it's making me a lot more optimistic than I was. But it was in a dark place, but thanks to fucking scary things, I am no longer there. So that is the only update I have for now, and I will see y'all at some point in the very near future. All right? Later!